Hi folks, it's Shane here again at I.O.W.B.C Bushcraft. A problem that I've experienced, you may well have done too, is sometimes when you've put your hammock up, you've suspended your hammock and you've got your tarp up, because of your pitch of your tarp, you're forever having to stoop down, and there's not really enough headroom to work in. And I thought, well, a better way would be to have the pitch at a shallower angle, but with the sides dropped. You can pitch the tarp at a shallow angle if there's no wind, but if there's a bit of breeze or a bit of wind, you want the sides dropped down really to help keep that out. So I thought, well, again, how can I have a shallower pitch to give me more headroom, working room, at the same time have the sides dropped as well to help keep the breeze or the wind out. So I think I've got a fix for that, guys, so stay tuned. So what I'm going to do first is just find a place, a location where I can put the tarp up. Then I'll show you how I go about putting the tarp and erecting the tarp so that you've got more headroom and more space ready to work in. So yeah, let's find a place. Well, this looks like a good spot to put the tarp up. Nice bit of space. So I think I'll put the tarp here, and I'll demonstrate how I put the tarp up so that it gives you more headroom and working space. So there we are, that's the kind of normal configuration of a tarp, as we all know. But where the pitch of the tarp comes down quite sharp normally, you can have them shallower, but they do tend to puddle more, but they let the wind in if you've got a bit of a breeze. But if you could have a shallower pitch and then drop the sides, that would give you the working headroom and allow for the side of the tarp to come down and keep much of the draft out. So I'll just explain how to do that now. So let's go over to the tarp. So there you see I put the cut into the centre at a fairly sharp angle, reverse the wood and then do the same again into the centre. Just the same as I normally do the tarp spacer sticks, but with these you just want the cuts a little bit sharper. You want a sharper or a deeper notch, and that will become apparent in a moment. So there we have our two sticks that we're going to put across our tarp here. So what I'll do now is I'll loosen off these guy lines from the pegs, slot these in and then re-guy the tarp to show you how it will look with these in place. Now as for measuring the length of your sticks, well, that's really personal choice really. You certainly want to go longer. As you can see, I've gone as long as the one half of the tarp, which is 2 meters, and a little bit more. You can go even longer than this. Bearing in mind that the longer you go, the stouter your stick needs to be. Otherwise, when you guy it out, your stick will flex a little bit. So you want a fair amount of rigidity in your stick. So I'll put these in, and we'll see the difference it makes. So now we'll put this end of the, break that bit off, into that part of the tarp there. That loop. So that end of the stick, and push that out. And then we'll insert this other end to the opposing loop on the other side. So as you can see, you've got a nice shallow pitch there now. Now what we'll do is we'll guide these sides down. I'll put the other stick in the other end, and then we'll see the difference it makes. So you can see the shape of the tarp now. I have put this a little bit lower, just for demonstration purposes, and you'll notice that there's just a little bit of sag in the middle. But we put a couple of a bit of shock cord tie around each stick, and then just connect that to our tree hugger, just to pull the tarp a little bit tauter. The thing I would say as well is when you're guying out your corners, they really want to be out from the corner and quite up wind, if you like, of that end corner. In actual fact, if you guy them out at the same angle that tab is coming out from the tarp, that's ideal. I'll put these on, and then I'll show you the difference it makes to the amount of headroom inside. Now it's a little bit fiddly, this setup, and I probably wouldn't use it for an overnighter, but if you were out for 2 or 3 days, this would be a great setup, and it'd be worth taking a little bit of extra time to do that. There we are. Let me just pull that. We can just wrap that around our tree actually. And because it's shock cooled, it gives it a nice, keeps it under tension as well. Just a quick release knot, so that's that one, and we'll do one the other side now. So there we are, guys. You can see you've got this shallow pitch right above you, which is much easier for moving about around in and seeing to your hammock and your other bits and pieces. And you've got the sides drop down as well, so if there is a wind or a breeze, it will keep that out. Again, it might not be for everybody, but it is just another option to have in our armoury for different weather conditions. And like I say, the fact I like about this, like I said at the outset, is you're not stooping so much. I do find when your tarps like that, you are stooping, and you know what it's like when you're wild camping and bushcrafting. There's a lot of stooping involved, and unless you can do that, the more comfortable you're going to be. So there we are, guys. Hope you've enjoyed that. Hope that you'll find that useful, and maybe you'll employ this technique yourself, and drop us a comment below there, and let me know what you think. And you may be able to make your own improvements even as well. So thanks, guys, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.